Viewers, how are we today? Today on the chat with Alex, I'm going to be having a very wonderful and a robust discussion with some of the forex analysts. You see, there is one thing that is beyond our economic boundaries, that is forex. You don't earn based on Nigeria currency, you earn based on foreign currency. So if you are into this business, so Nigeria economy certainly cannot hold you back, cannot hold your purchasing power. Because even it's to your own advantage, if you watch the downfall of Naira, it's to your own advantage because if you buy a dollar for 400, the next moment it jumps up, so it's to your own advantage. So instead of you wailing and mourning and complaining about Nigeria's situation, and we want to bring this information to your forefront so that you will understand that beyond the Nigeria economy, there's another economy that will profit, that will pay you much, much better in this present day economic war. That is the forex market. But the forex market is a very complex process that if you don't understand the dynamics, the do's and don'ts, you will actually lose more money. But so the good news is there are bodies that have actually are prepared. They have simplified the process for you on how you can profit from this market. They have been on, most of them have about 5 years with experience, 10 years, 20 years training experience in this particular field. So they can take you from hand up to when you become a professional. If you are willing, if you have the mindset to actually earn money. So what will make you to have the mindset? Are you tired of where you are complaining to your neighbors who also cannot help you? Both of you are on the same boat. You can help yourself. So we want to take you out of that boat so that you can join the winning boat. While people are complaining, you can be smiling. You see, let me tell you something. When they say, the Bible said, when they say there's a casting down, which I say there's a lifting up. If you are cast down, if you don't know how to lift up, you will remain down. That is a basic fact. So we are going to be giving you this information today. So with me today, I'm having Jesse Jaco. He is a trader, okay? He is a trainer. He has been in for a very long time. So today he's going to give us a preliminary information on how you can profit from this market. Hello, Jesse.
Hey, Mr. Alex, good afternoon.
How are you today?
I'm doing well, and you?
It's good to have you.
Thank you, sir.
So,
good afternoon, everyone.
Compared to the Nigeria economy, the Naira, the last time I checked was 520. So how are you enjoying the season? You earn in dollars. So we so how are you enjoying?
For forex traders, the exchange rate is, like from volume to volume. It's just like increasing your music volume every time it continues to increase. With even if you are earning $10 in a day now, if you convert it to Naira, I mean, even with $10, you can make a living. So compared the Naira compared to the dollar, I mean, it is outrageous. So in fact, this is the best time for anyone trading forex. This is the best time to earn in the foreign exchange.
Okay. Now, let me start from your own humble beginning. Let me use that word. Yes. What actually motivated you to get into trading forex?
Yes, as I will refer to myself, I'm a hustler. I've been into so many other things before I decided to trade forex. And then when I was introduced into forex, when I discovered that forex is more than every other traditional business or even job that you have that you go to on regular basis. You go to work, spend from 7 to maybe 5 o'clock, you close and all of that. The forex market is different. Like just like this morning, today is Tuesday. I from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, I've done my job in the market and I'm out. Every other thing I can go my way and do any other thing that I want. So this is one major aspect of the market, that motivated me to come in, because it gives you that freedom to do whatever you want. And the forex market, there is no regulation. You take as much as you want.
Mm-hmm.
You take as much as you want for as long as you know what you are doing. So there is freedom. There is freedom. It gives you boundless. You don't have boundaries when it comes to freedom. This one now, not like you are going to job and being told what to do. Your boss is controlling you and all of that. So this time, forex is totally different from all of that. So forex, for as long as you know what you're doing, you just spend your few hours looking at your charts, you make your money and you're out. So it's one of the major reasons that attracted me to the forex market, and I can tell you, the story has been different.
So what you are saying is the first, your motivation is the freedom of time it gives you to do your own thing at your own pace.
Of course.
So
absolutely.
nobody's breathing at your neck. You didn't do that. You're supposed to submit this. Supposed to go to this place. So you have
No. You are not being told what to do. For as long as you know what you're doing, you have a trading plan. For as long as you know what you're doing, it's just like every other thing that you do in life. You have to master whatever that you are doing. So once you get hold of it, it's beyond the regular system.
Now let's look at when you started. Okay, you didn't become a professional overnight. Where were most of the frustration you experienced at that particular time?
To be honest with you, just like you pointed out during the introduction, that the forex market is one complex this thing. It's one complex business. It's a lot of factors are involved. A lot of factors are involved. Your emotions, aside the skill, your emotion and so many other things. And risk management and all of that. And these are things that it is not just about looking at the charts. These are things that you must conquer, from category to category. Mastering the charts, it's a whole different thing. Conquering your emotions, that's one too. It's a whole different thing. And then risk management, it's another thing. So these are things that you must go through for you to become consistent in the forex trading market. And it was, if I tell you the journey, it was rough though, because of the of course forex is a 7.5 trillion dollars market.
Liquidation.
So anybody, yes, liquidity, of course. So anybody who anybody who comes and knows such a thing, that this is what forex market is all about. So you want to go into, so it's something that you want to go into. It's something that will catch your interest. So first of all, you must establish that passion for it. This is something that I want to do. So for me personally, when I came into trading forex, first of all, I developed that passion, and commitment, to trade forex. So along the way, I went through so much obstacles, but that passion, that drive, kept me going. And I can tell you that I have crossed that bridge, that having to conquer all that you have to go through along the way. So I can say that I win far more than I lose now. So I can say that I am now consistent in the market. So though it was rough, it's something that, almost 90% of people in the forex trading, will give up, but for as long as, you know what you're doing, you have passion for it, you pass through that stage. You must pass through that stage of learning, learning that which is mastering the market, conquering your fears and every other thing, So
now
it
let's
was
talk
fun for
about,
me.
because you talk about a passion. The first thing you have, to me, is a mindset. Yeah, same thing like you describe as passion. Because people want to jump into forex. But
Yes,
yeah, it has the liquidity of 7 point something trillion US dollars.
yes,
It's a profitable market, but people want to jump in and start cashing out immediately. And if that doesn't happen, they think, oh, many of them, because they don't want to have the patience to learn through the process. What they want to do is just come. It's like a miracle alert, just wave the alert and they start receiving it. So,
mm.
was that your expectation when you come into forex for the first time? You just want to come in and cash in that money, or you have this mindset, okay, let me go and learn the process before I start earning?
Yes, thank you. When I from the beginning, I wanted to learn, but I think I was not patient, just like many other people who give up on forex, and say forex is scam. You just learn small, just go to a certain level, just learning the basics, support and resistance, or just, and then you start trading. It just that's I went through that, I went through that stage. I passed.
Then I'll bring Mother Comfort on board.
Okay, I think the question was when I started, if I had that mindset of just making money and not,
Making money
going through
easily.
that process of learning. Uh-huh. Yes, the thing is, if you, yes, I think I will, let me confess that I went, with that mindset of, making money. And of course, I'm going into a business. Of course, I will have that mindset of making money. But, I did not know, the extent at which I needed to learn, before, coming up with that mindset of, making money. So I just came in, just learn the basics, and I went in. And for every time, I'll blow up my account, come back again, blow up my account, come back again. It got to a certain point. And of course, you must have that experience of, the pain, having the market, let you know that, look, you must know me before I will give you money. You must know some
You
certain things
must know
about
me
me
before
before I
I
will
give
give
you
you money.
money. Oh, I like that. You must know me before I give you money.
You must know. So the market was, always, taking me back to the basics, always taking me back to the basics. So at a point, I discovered that, look, I need to stop and learn this thing. So I had to go back to the basics. In fact, I had to go back to the basics using demo to learn, and it is, I even got to a point where I had to develop my own strategy, my own standard of trading. Of course, you know that the market does not have regulations.
Yeah.
So you have to create principles that that you can understand and be consistent at to make money. So after passing through that that process of going through that pain, and coming to realize that I have to learn this thing before I can make money. So I went back to the basics, I learned, and like I would advise everybody, the forex market is a promising market. you know, but you have to know some certain things before you can make money. You can't just jump in and make money. You have to learn the market from at least people with, with proven records before you can make money. So that idea of coming to forex, I have had people, talk to me about forex and say every negative about forex, and I will ask them some certain questions. Can you imagine people will trade forex and without stop loss? It's just like going to you're playing a football without a goal post.
No, you want to drive a car without a brake. Let's use that word. That you want to drive a car, it doesn't have a brake, just want to drive.
Yeah, of course. So I can tell you that I went through all those processes. There was a time, I was just wanted to make money. I didn't want to lose. That is, when that concept of, trading without, stop like what you don't want to lose. Of course, you will lose. So the thing is mastering the skills so that your losses, will be minimal. In fact, you will get to a point where, your losses, compared to your wins, the difference will be, the gap will be so much that, you would always, be on top. So, I had to pass through that pain before I realized that, I needed to learn. And then, of course, I am still learning though. But I am also making money now.
Now, let me use your word. I'm coming to Mana Comfort now. I say, you must know me. That is the market talking now. You must know me before I give you money. So you want to collect money from me, but you don't bother to know me. So people come with the mindset that I just want I just want to come into the market and collect the money without knowing the market itself. So, hello, can you hear me, man?
Yes.
Okay.
We can hear.
Okay. I want to quickly respond to this. That you must know me before I give you money. Using that one now as a guide to the mindset that brings people to the market to want to trade. So people want to collect money from the market without actually understanding the market. So what do you have to say? Why is me having echo?
Okay. Okay. You want me to respond?
Yes, please.
Actually, what you've said has actually said it all, because learning for is not learning how to gamble. It's learning to approach the market in a proper and professional manner. Definitely, one just has to go through the steps of learning. We cannot jump the process. We just have to be intentional about the process, to learn, and then, things will go smoothly. But it's when we want to compromise that step, then we are gone into something else, which is gambling. And what we are dealing with here is not gambling at all. One has to learn, systematically. Know the market very well, just as Jackson has told us, and then we'll be able to get money out of it. In the process, our wins will definitely outweigh the few losses that we have, and will therefore be a profitable trader. Yes.
Okay, Mr. Jackson, you are up back. I'm having the echo around you, and there's an echo. Is the echo from your end?
Okay. No, not from here.
Okay, and there's an echo I'm hearing. Okay. I think it should be from your end.
From my end?
Yeah, I think so.
But everything is fine.
It's okay. Now, I want to ask you, because you see, my emphasis in most of the interviews I do is to help people pass through that tough time until they become a professional in forex trading. Because I've had a lot of people who jump into forex, hoping that, oh, once I jump in the next month, I should be able to buy a Mercedes Benz and drive to the village and show the people I have arrived. And when they come in with a mindset and it doesn't work out the way they think it's going to work out, they start questioning what you told them from the onset. Were there actually any time in your own learning process where you feel so frustrated that you wanted to quit? Because I like to take people through so that they will hear your story, how you wanted to quit, but you persisted through that process that you wanted to quit, but today you are happy that you didn't quit.
Yes. I went through pain, you know, like I said earlier, no, not having to learn, not having to know what I was doing. You know, if I look back at certain things that I did when I started in this market, I would just be laughing. And that's just, you know, the same thing many people are also, you know, the same mistake many people are making, you know, trading without stop loss, you know, not knowing exactly when to enter, you know, like just like some people, if you ask them about, some people will tell you that I trade the London market or I trade forex and I just they sit on the market or they sit on the market all day. That is not how to trade forex.
Mm-hmm.
Forex is where you go in, take your own, and you leave. You know, so you know, I went through almost every negative aspect of, you know, forex, you know, but then at a point I almost gave up. But then I look back again. If I don't trade forex, what else would I do?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else for me to do? Because of, you know, looking at the nature of the forex market, you know, I envisioned, you know, where this opportunity will take me to, you know. And then I looked at every other thing around me, and I didn't, you know, I couldn't, you know, see that picture of where, you know, forex market, you know, the possibilities in the forex market, the opportunities in the forex market will take me to, you know, every other thing, you know, around me. You know, I looked at everything. I didn't see that, you know, I didn't see that picture of, you know, my future, you know. So I had to come back and dive into learning. I have to come back and dive into learning.
Now, before I let you go, I want to ask you on this final note. Now, because people think coming to learn forex is just like you want to go to free government school. You understand it now? It's like you want to go to free government school where the government will even beg you to learn. They will give you free books. They will give you all manner of things. They don't want to commit themselves to anything, but they just want to come and they have it all free and they go. So,
yes,
beside the time you spend in learning, yeah, what does it cost you? I'm not trying to give you figures, but did it cost you money that you would have think that, oh, maybe you would have used the money for something there, but you have to put it here because you think it will be more profitable for you in this particular aspect?
Yes, of course. If I didn't pay money, I would have given up long ago, because the value wouldn't have been there. If I didn't pay money to trade forex, you know, I would have listened to every negative, you know, comment out there about forex market, because, you know, the value, because for you to have value in anything, there must be, you know, a value tendered, you know, for you to recognize the value in whatever that you do. So I paid, you know, to learn forex. And for people that wouldn't want to pay to learn forex and they go to YouTube, you know, getting all kinds of information on, you know, on YouTube.
I laugh at them.
So you know, while I was learning and trying to, you know, build my own strategy, I went so much, you know, I went out there to get so much information about forex and, you know, people's opinion. And I was so surprised about the kind of information that are out there about forex and all of that. So many trash out there. So if you don't want to pay for you know, the value, you know, if you don't want to pay for people that know what they are doing, and then you want to go out there and get all the information, then will probably end up, you know, like the 95% that won't make it, you know, to the 5%. So so that is it.
I think I wish we have more time to actually talk about the academy. I don't know if we can come back. We'll come back next time. We have to look at the academy because we have laid the foundation in this section. The next one we have to talk about academy because we have to show how to take people from hand to hand. Yeah, because if you want to learn forex, honestly, it will cost you your time, it will cost you your finances, it will cost you your night of not sleeping. You have to learn. At the end of it all, you will be glad that you did. That is the basic thing. You see, when a woman wants to put to birth, the process is not funny. No woman want to go through it. It is a true part of life. But because of what they are looking up to, or the joy of the baby in their hand, so they subjected themselves through that pain. So when the baby is giving birth to, all the pains disappears. No woman even remember the pains they went through during the labor. That is how the forex market also is. So if you want to, I'll put a number on the line. You can contact the Fair Lady Forex Boss for all there. So she will take you from hand to hand on how you can be a forex trader and also a trainer. You can have your own people, you train them because you have already been trained and you are making money on both aspects as a trainer, as a trader. Thank you very much, Mr. Jackson, for the time you spent with us today. I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday. Madam Comfort, actually, I didn't have much time for you today, though we're having some technical issues. So thank you very much. You're always sharing your insight and your thoughts with us on this program. And Lady B, I can see you, though you are invisible, but I know you are visible. So thank you very much for
Alex. Thank you so much. Yeah.